Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I am Zombie Cartman, and this is Update 3 for the Jewel of Minecraft.
Hello.
Now, recently there has been an update to the game of Minecraft that added the Battle Modes minigames, and it also added the slimes back into survival. And for whatever reason,
No problem at all. Just we want to get to the bottom of this as well.
it has completely nerfed my mob spawners in the Jewel. The night before the update, I was killing mobs in the Jewel. And then the next morning I got up and I updated my game.
We run on a...
And
we've got
not a
our
single
own dev
mob
kits in the office,
would come out of my triple spawner.
In the case of this, we're using a
on
retail kit, so we're just actually joining
which had
regular
me
worlds
very
regular
upset
events, so
to the point where I actually
nothing special,
went on Twitter and
fancy
tweeted out to 4JSteves asking for help.
It joined me, and
much to
then
my
it kicked me away.
surprise, I actually got a response.
I'll just do that now.
Not only did I get a response, but I got somebody from 4J themselves to actually come into my world and help me figure out what was going on with my spawners. I just gotta say that completely blew me away. Like, I never expected any game dev ever to come and help me with any game ever. So to have 4JSteve come into my world and attempt to figure out what was going on, I just, I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
But as you can hear from the gameplay, the audio in this gameplay, it is true.
Yeah.
4JSteve himself actually came into this world, and this was his reaction to my world.
I did wonder what the time difference was.
Well, here in about a minute.
It must be, what, West Coast?
Also, I recorded my commentary for this video on a different file, and for some damn reason that file decided to just say no when I tried to upload it to this video here. So yeah, it really sucks. I wish you guys could hear the conversation we actually had instead of me sitting here talking over him.
I'm almost certain I've been in your stream before,
and maybe one day he'll come back, but
I'm just
until then, this is 4JSteve.
Yes. Right,
And this
I was almost saying, because I recognised the name,
was
I was trying to figure out what other streams I visit.
To the Jewel of Minecraft.
I do quite a lot of stuff with other YouTubers. Okay. Oh, what on earth? Yeah. This is a really odd issue. So the fact that they're spawning in other areas of the world means that the generation in general on the world is fine. I've got the seed for this world. We found the location where you've actually got those spawners in the same worlds, and we've taken, we've built some stuff around it. We've walked it in with its own automated farm, and then moved up to the most up to date, basically to the firmware that came out, the game update that came out last night, and had no issues at all with it, which is annoying. So we're trying to find. So between me and a couple of the other testers, this is what we've been pretty much focused on for the last day or two.
Now at this time I want to go ahead and let you guys know that we are on the very last layer of the dig site. Actually at this time of recording this, there's probably only about 1/4 of the last layer to go. And by the time you guys see this video, I think we will be done with all the digging. And once the digging is done, I do intend on glassing the entire bottom down there so that we can eliminate slimes from spawning, which they seem to be a huge problem now that they are actually spawning again. And basically, what we did come up with as what was the problem with the mob spawners, at least what I think anyway for now, is that the game itself was just trying to render them wherever it could as fast as it could now. And where before, if you were in the mob spawner, the game wouldn't spawn mobs out on the overworld. Now it prefers to spawn mobs on the overworld and will take away from the ability of the mob spawners themselves, which seems to go, it's basically opposite of what it used to be. So, hopefully by the time we do fully dig this out and fully glass the bottom out, the spawners up there will, like I theorized, have nowhere else but inside there to spawn. And that will just make, the mob rates of the triple spawner absolutely ridiculous. That is what we're hoping for. And that's pretty much going to go ahead and wrap it up for this update video. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. I recently hit 100 subscribers, which is just downright amazing. I'm probably going to start doing some sort of channel giveaways in the future. Some scuff controllers and whatnot. But yeah, I will leave you guys with a small sound clip of what 4JSteve said about the world. And I hope you guys have a good day.
I was just saying to my colleagues there, like in terms of some of the worlds we've seen in Minecraft are pretty insane. I don't know if you're aware of the Bean Crew guys that do Desolation. Um, they've got a fairly there's land, but it's a fairly big sort of cityscape. It's quite nice. But in terms of just pure survival worlds, your world is just beyond anything I've seen at the moment.